Stevie, opening day pre-season, a 3-1 defeat today against Newton Grange, but was it more important just to get minutes in the likes for the boys?
100%. The result means absolutely nothing. Whether you win, lose or draw in these games, it's not important. We've had, I think, 18 players play today, and some have been good, some have been not so good. We've got a few players out as well, but you know, the way we went about our business the first 20 minutes was great. We moved the ball well, we had a few chances in that time. We looked like a really proper positive team. Then they scored a goal and our kind of attitude taken a bit different. The boys kind of got a bit, shall we say, apprehensive taking the ball. That was kind of the order of the day to the end of the half. Ended up 1-1. And to be fair, that were pretty decent today. They were quite strong and very energetic, same as we were. So it was quite a good game of football, to be fair, right through the whole game. Then second half we changed 7 players, which was always going to upset the flow of things and changed things around a little bit. And I think if you look at the teams, where we've went with the teams where players have played and kind of position us to play, it was going to be difficult for them anyway. But it's about testing them and asking them to try and do different things. And I think we've got a lot of answers today, but some positive and some negative, to be fair, but we've got a lot of answers today. So it's not all doom and gloom because you get beat. It's pre-season, that's what's for, getting game time and finding if players can be put to the test. And I felt the last 20 minutes where we were down to 9 men, obviously voluntarily because the guys got hurt, just take them off, save them from getting hurt. We can't bring anybody on unless they're taken off, so we ended up with 9 men, and I felt the last 20 minutes we really didn't score. The 3-1 up, didn't score, and we held our shape. We controlled the game without the ball. Was probably a lesson for the boys what we should be doing when they have the ball and have 11 men. So when we've got 11 men, it's great to go on attack and be swashbuckling and be playing the game nice and short, nice and quick. But when it breaks down, it's getting back into shape and making our team work for their money. And I don't think we did that when it was 11v11, but we did when it was 11v9. So that was a positive as well. So it showed that they could play with the ball in front of them and break on that. And even at 11v9 with 2 or 3 really good breakaways where perhaps another day we do better with the last finish. But I think a lot of tiredness came in there. The team that finished the game, I reckon it must have been almost an under 20 team. Almost in its entirety. It was a hell of a lot of young boys in that team. So aye, a lot of positives to that. Regardless whether we lost 3-1, I think there was a lot of positives to take. Negative wise, we gave away cheap goals. Certainly the first one, we gave the ball away out the pitch, same with the second one. And the third one, I think, is a lack of concentration on the right hand side where the cross comes in. So it is what it is. We didn't get any today for anyway, now today, doesn't matter. They get bragging rights very well, that's all, and we move on.
Move on to next week's friendly now against East South East.
Another test. And I mean, these teams come here with things to prove as well, so it's quite good to put ourselves in that position and try and deal with that. I think it's a situation the boys will find themselves in continually this season because of how they did last season, that teams will come here and they'll want to make it a cup final, make it hard. So we've got to be prepared for that. Now, if that means we go into next week and we're a bit more sort of pragmatic in our approach in terms of subs and whatnot, that might change things. But the reason the guys are here to be seen. There's guys out there who are trials who have not been signed yet, who might not get signed, or they might if they do well enough. So we've got to be pragmatic in what we do and don't really worry about results, worry about the game time and whether we think the players are going to do a job for us going forward.
And also looking back at this week, we announced 6 new signings last night. Just how happy to have them at the club.
I've been happy with how to play, but we're 4 of them out today, so that's a real disappointment. Announced last night and not here today, but that's the way it is. It's time of year. People are going on holiday away myself next week, so it's just one of the things. The guys are here, 3 of them on holiday, and one's got a personal issue he's got to deal with. So yep, it's disappointing they're not here to play, but they will be here and they will improve what's on the pitch, improve our standard on the pitch as well. So I'm quite looking forward to getting the guys involved and getting them playing.
Thank you, Stevie.